Yeah.
Yeah. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Camry here with another freaking video. Oh, hey y'all. So I'm coming to y'all today, if you could tell by the title, that I'm here to give some advice for my new babies that's coming to college and high school, but mainly for my college people. But I'm coming to give y'all some advice, baby, because y'all gonna need it. Y'all gonna need it, period. Like, it's a new transition in life. So basically, yes, this is my green pillow. I love my green pillow. I feel like it's a good setting for pillow talk because I'm having a conversation with y'all, and I want y'all to understand and hear me well with some of my advice. It's up to you to take it, but it's gonna be some dope advice. So starting off. If your school or wherever you're attending, if they have a program for incoming freshmen to attend the campus a week early, please take full advantage of it. Reason being is because it gives you a chance to get familiarized with the campus. It also gives you a chance to meet your other classmates that's coming in as well. It helps you build connection with people. It also, like, helps you before the upperclassmen come, because when they come, it's just like, where the heck am I supposed to go? Like, can somebody help me? Because you just be lost. But if your school offers that program or any type of program where it's like allowing you to go to the campus a week early to get familiarized and learn the campus and connect with your incoming classmates, take full advantage of it because it's a really good idea. I did at my school, and I think it's really good. And I think if schools do not have it, try to bring it up to your school so your school can have it, because it's a really good idea for incoming freshmen. But I believe most schools have it though. So that's rule number one. Try to go a little week early before school starts. Rule number two, brace yourself. When I say brace yourself, I mean by, okay, yeah, it's exciting that you're going to college, but cherish those moments before you go to college, because the day that your parent or guardian leaves you in that dorm by yourself, life hits. You're alone in this world. And sometimes, like students like me go to school far away, and it's like I'm alone. Yes, you're excited because you're becoming grown, and some people are grown and they like to feel I'm on my own, this, that, and the third. But some people like me, who's like family oriented, spend as much time as you can with your family. Love on them, appreciate them, enjoy your summer before it starts. Most definitely enjoy your summer before school starts. Make sure you have money before school starts. But the biggest thing is making sure that you have a good connection with your family. So, I want to say have a good connection with your family because it's important, but at the same time, it's like it kind of hurts when you are really that close, because then you got to get separated. You got to chunk the deuces up when they. But like I said, but if your school has that week early program, you're gonna be okay. You're gonna be just fine, because that program helps you open up and get out and be comfortable with the campus, so you can be okay with being okay on your own, if you understand what I mean. So I think that's a good thing to do once again. But make sure you get all your things that you need for school. Some dorms rooms be very picky about like certain things that you can't have, so make sure you check on your school app. I mean, not your school app, well, maybe your school app, but the school website, and make sure go to the housing section and make sure that you are meeting the qualifications or getting everything that you need on that list that they provide for you, that you need for your dorm, because you don't want to bring stuff that you can't have in the dorm and then they take it away from you when they do safety checks. That's kind of bull. But yeah, make sure you have money, because the school I go to, we party. Okay, we party, and you gonna want to party, and you can't party broke. Sometimes you can, because there'll be house parties, but most of the time you can't party broke, sis. or bro, you can't party broke. So I need you to get in your bag, and that's the summer before school starts, and hustle, make you some money, and save that money. Start learning how to save, so you can have money for when you come to school, because you want to have, nice things. But I'm pretty sure your parents, if they're sending you off to school, or whomever is sending you off to school, you're gonna be well okay. But yes, number one thing, make sure you go to school because you want to go to school. Do not go to school because someone else wants you to. Do it because you want to do it. Because if someone else wants you to do it, you're not going to succeed. You got to want school for yourself. If you don't want school for yourself, what are you doing it for? You're living your life for someone else. Don't do that. Live for you. Be you. Make sure you have an idea of what you want to be, because if not, that can put you behind. But kind of have a solid idea of what you want to be. And if you don't know quite exactly what you want to be, it's okay. I promise you, it is okay. Because I am a junior right now who just changed my major like 3 times. So it's okay, I promise you, to change your major. But do not think it's okay to keep changing. Because at some point you need to be steady in what you want to do. So yes, make sure you figure out what type of area or field you want to pursue in, and make sure that you're comfortable with it, you're interested in it, and make sure you're doing it for you. Because if it's not for you, school's not going to be for you, period. And that's okay, because school is not for everybody. It is totally not for everybody. And there's people out here that is doing phenomenal without education. They have high school degrees, but without a bachelor's degree, or a master's degree, or a doctor's degree, they're doing phenomenal. So it is possible to live without a degree, but having the degree gives you a little push. That's a better word, a better push in life. It gives you something to fall on. It gives you foundation. It has something underneath your belt. And it's for you. No one can take that from you, because you earned it. And there's nothing like getting something that you earned and that no one can take from you, and you apply it and you use it and teach someone else. That's all it is. So, yes, make sure you go to school for you and you do what you want to do. Make sure you get up on time to go to them classes, because you are paying for those classes. Or whomever is paying for them classes. Or if you got a full ride, get up and go to class. I don't care if you went to party Thursday night on Thirsty Thursdays and you teed up all the way. You get up Friday morning for that 8 o'clock class, or that 9-10 class, whatever time your class is on Friday. You get up and you go. If you have an online class, don't forget about it. Do it. Do it on time. Be on time. Be punctual. Because if you just do what they ask, it's really easy. If you just do what they ask, and if you don't know, just ask. That's it. Just ask. Asking, you will get so far in life by just asking. If you don't know, ask. What's it gonna hurt? Nobody. So just ask. Like I said, get up for class on time. If you need tutors, I know a lot of schools provide free tutoring, so take full advantage of free tutoring if your school offers that. If not, and if you find you a buddy in class, find you some classmates that y'all can link and doing some studying together, or help each other out. Like if buddy over here don't know, buddy over two knows, but you know kinda, but you don't know how to. Y'all teamwork. Conversate. That's called networking and building connections and helping one another. Because college is rough, but you just got to apply yourself. That is the key, to apply yourself. If you want this, you got to put yourself out there. Because these teachers, they have their degrees. They have their doctorate. They have their mastering. Because they're standing before us. So it's up to us to want our paper, which is that degree, that bachelor's degree, that master's degree, that doctorate degree. It's up to us to want that. So I feel like it's all within you. So if you want this, you're going to make sure you go get it. Oh, and don't forget, Yes, FAFSA is important. Make sure you or your family members, whoever, most likely you, but if you have family assistants that's helping you with FAFSA, make sure they get in there and they help you with your FAFSA. And you stay on top of that. You make sure that you checking it, making sure you're up to date, making sure all your information is correct, because you sometimes can get verified, anything of that nature. But just make sure you stay on top of your FAFSA with FAFSA itself and your school. Another important thing is to know to get involved with your campus, and just, because if you're, sorry y'all, I moved my notes around. I'm gonna just set my notes right here. Just get involved in, so you won't miss home too much. Because if you're involved, you're always going to be busy. You're always going to be constantly doing something with the organization or anything that you're doing on campus. You're going to be busy with it. Excuse me. So I believe that you should get involved, very much so. I don't know why I didn't think of this in the first place. Anyways, make sure you stay, go. My advice would be to go on the first day. Don't instantly get your books just yet from the bookstore. My advice would be to actually go to the class first. And like I said earlier, ask your teacher, ask your professor which books are required for this class, because sometimes teachers just be putting books down on the syllabus just because they have to have it in their syllabus. But most of the times teachers do not always use the books that they list. So majority of the time they do, but not all the time they don't. So make sure you look into see what books are actually needed for that class, because books can be very expensive. And if you cannot find your book that you're needing at your local bookstore, I believe there's two things. I think Chegg is one, and I don't know the other one. But most likely your school bookstore shall have the book that the school is the professor's asking for, because that's where they want their money. But make sure you look into, also go on Amazon. That's another cheap way to buy your books. If you have money, go on Amazon and try to find you some books that is going to be cheaper than sometimes your bookstore prices. Try to rent your books more so than buy your books if you really don't need them. Yeah, that will be your best bet, is to like rent your books, because it's cheaper and you will return them, and most likely you won't need them after you finish that class. Safety. Make sure you be safe on campus. Make sure you watch your surroundings as you're walking around campus late at night. Females, if you have mace, get some mace. I prefer mace. Males, you be careful. Make sure you are cautious. Just be cautious. All men, be cautious, especially black men. They're very targeted, but we're not going to talk about that today. Anyways, make sure you check on your emails daily, because emails is very important. You can also, in your emails, you find out like what's going on with the campus. You also find out what's going on with your classes, if there's classes canceled, or if the school's getting shut down. Make sure you stay on your top of your emails, and make sure you know how to email teachers and professors back, because that's very important too. Some teachers prefer emailing than setting up office hours or something like that, because that's a quicker way. It's their form of texting basically. So just try to stay on top of your emails and email your professors when you have questions that are out of office hours. Yeah, make sure you take notes in class. That's very important, because it helps you study, in case like you can't remember what was going on in class. You use that to fall back on. So make sure you use your notes. Take full advantage of the notes. Make sure, I don't know if all schools have Blackboard. I don't know. But if they have a Blackboard, most of the time some teachers post their notes on Blackboard. Try to look on there and check that out with your Blackboard. Also, if you have a car, lock your doors. Make sure you are allowed to park there. Make sure you are allowed to have cars since you are freshmen coming in. Some schools do not allow freshmen to have cars, but if you do have vehicles, make sure you get the appropriate parking area pass and stuff of that nature. I'm pretty sure I said something about the classes before, but I'll reiterate it again one more time because it's so important to make sure you go to class. If I don't say that anymore, I mean, like, seriously, go to class. You are, like, seriously wasting your money if you do not go to class. I'm just sorry to say it, because the teachers are still getting paid regardless if you come or if you do not come. They are still collecting a check every 2 weeks. If you come or if you don't come, then that, and about each class, I believe it's like maybe $50 a day. Well, $50 a class, I think. Not too for sure, but it varies on the school. But make sure you go. It's very, very important. And yeah. Also go on Rate My Professor and check out your professors, because most of the time on Rate My Professor is normally legit. So check out your professors and see how they are from previous years before you came. That's another good advice. I believe in you. I believe that you can do anything that you put your mind to, and I'm saying that so sincerely. And I feel that shoot for the stars, baby. That's all I can say. I feel that you should turn up in college. Enjoy your college experience. Be safe. Make wise choices. Be smart in your thinking. Know that you are an adult now. You have to make adult decisions. Yeah. College is real. It's the next step, baby. They one line. Next chapter. Let go. Oh, let go. Oh. But yeah. If y'all have any more questions y'all would like to ask, or anything that I left out y'all want to mention, if y'all have any tips for someone else, y'all can leave them in the comment section below. This is just an advice video, and I feel like if anyone else has some good advice they want to drop, some mental knowledge on some kids before they go, shoot it down in the comment section. And if you're watching and if I didn't answer everything that you needed to know, look down below and people can answer your questions. But I believe this wraps up the video here, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Why you make it so complicated? Off the drain, we concentrating. I know you won't leave me hanging.